Welcome back, Lions, to another Maine News Network broadcast. I'm Caden Lehue.
And I'm Campbell Barrand. We've got some captivating news for you today.
Let's start off by handing it over to Owen for our sports updates.
Thanks, guys. With the semester winding down, so does the closing of our sports season. Because of this, we have a rather light segment of sports this month. To start, the height of the track season is here with the team already competing in several meets this season. For more information on how the track team is doing, let's go to Jack Bin in the field.
This is Jack Bin with the Maine News Network. I'm here with Tucker Franklin. Tucker, how do you feel the track season has gone so far and our expectations of heading into district?
It's been going pretty good. We've been putting in the work, putting in the running, both boys and girls. Last meet we won the meet overall, and we've been feeling pretty confident going to district. We're a lot of medals to be expected, and just doing those things to run better.
Awesome, thank you. I'm here with Coach P. Coach, what are your expectations as we head into the district part of the season?
My expectations is for us to do well. I think we've done well so far. The progression we made every track meet has been great. This being my 5th year back, you can just tell our kids have kind of taken a leap every year, and so I think we had a good place this year, and so I expect big things for us in district.
Awesome, thank you. Last week, the Lions finished their last preseason meet of the season. This upcoming week on Thursday, April 11th, the Lions compete for district at Lake Country. Come out and support our track team. This has been Jack Bin with the Maine News Network.
Thanks, Jack. Baseball is now in their district portion of their season. The team has been battling hard in order to stay in the hunt for a playoff run. This last week, they played their series versus Colleyville Covenant. Starting April 11th, the baseball team will be playing their last series of the season against our crosstown rival, Pantego. Friday, April 12th will be our home outing versus Pantego, and it will also be senior night. Come out and support our 2 seniors, Jaden Peterson and Reed Alexander, on the last game of the regular season. In other sports news, the Grace Prep tennis team just finished competing in the district tournament. They will also have their state tournament in Waco on April 15th. The golf team will be having their district tournament April 17th. With that, let's hand it over briefly to Christian for an update on junior high.
Thanks, Owen. Today, this month, we have decided to move from our normal location to a gym. In other news, junior high track was fully underway with them having their last practice meet last week. Both our teams will now be getting ready for their city championship meets. The 7th grade champion meet is April 20th, and the 8th grade championship meet is April 27th. They are both at Country Day. Come out and support your fellow junior high classmates in their last meet of the season. Other junior high sports, junior high tennis is playing well this year. They have the Lex tournament at Country Day, April 11th. Moving on from sports, the last junior high connect is April 29th. If you are in junior high, you should come. If you've never been, find other classmates that have been, or go ask Ms. Christensen for more information about it. For the last bit of news, it's almost the end of the year. Time certainly has flown by fast. Our 8th graders are almost high schools now. To start the end of the school year, the Junior High Award is at April 30th at DBU. Be sure to be there with your family as we celebrate your success throughout the past school year. That's all for junior high updates. This has been Christian Jackson. Back to you, Owen.
Thanks, Christian. Well, that is all for Grace Prep Sports this month. See you back next time. Back to y'all.
Thanks for the sports update, Owen. Just recently, our elementary students celebrated Easter with their Easter parties. I can only imagine how much fun that must have been for our elementary students. Lucky for us, Lauren Thompson was at the parties that day to help get a glimpse of what that day was like. Let's go to Lauren now.
Hi, what's your favorite Easter candy?
Chocolate Easter.
That's delicious. What's your favorite part of Easter? Eggs. Nice. What's your favorite Easter candy?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's your favorite part of Easter?
When God raised from the dead.
That's beautiful. Thank you. What'd you guys just finish doing?
Easter.
Easter.
Yeah.
Easter eggs are king.
Okay, is that your favorite part of Easter?
Yes.
Getting the Easter eggs.
What's y'all's favorite candy from Easter?
Sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles.
Twix. Huh?
What's your favorite Easter candy?
Starburst.
Starburst? What color?
Red.
Okay, they're pretty good. What you doing?
Do you know what you're doing?
Doing stuff.
We are. We are making bracelets during our Easter party to help us memorize Bible verses.
That's beautiful. Hey guys, what you got there?
Rice Krispie.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Are you having fun so far?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your favorite part of Easter?
The treats that you get.
Nice. They're really good too.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm honestly jealous of those elementary students. They had so much fun. How come we don't get to have Easter parties in high school?
I guess that's just what happens when you get old. Well, moving on, we certainly have had a great start to the weather this spring. Hopefully that will continue into the next few weeks. Let's see what Jackson has to say about the weather.
Thanks, y'all. So, y'all might have gotten some severe weather on Saturday, maybe not, maybe you did. So, I'd love to know how that went, but currently I'm not at the school right now because I am currently maybe about 50 miles to the south trying to film the eclipse. Now, this will either be the best decision of my life or one of the worst. So, we will see right here that we have 4 different models modeling out whether the eclipse will be visible or not. First, we have the GFS, which shows absolutely not, shows no gaps in the clouds whatsoever. Next up, the European model, you can see right along that line, very, very small breaks, very small. It's a very slim chance at actually seeing stuff, but there is a chance. Now, the NAM. The NAM, on the other hand, it actually does have some cloud breakage. It still has quite a few clouds in the area, but there is a chance. And then finally, the Canadian model. The Canadian model shows no clouds whatsoever. This is the best case scenario. The worst case is the GFS. Best case is the Canadian model. So as you can see, they're perfectly clear all the way across. But if there are clouds, they will be high clouds. So you can see right along this graph. This graph may not mean much to you, but to the left, that green line, that is the dew point. That is the temperature it needs to be to have precipitation or rain or clouds. To the right is the temperature line. Tells you the temperature. So the dew point and the temperature need to be the same in order to have clouds. And as you can see right up here, you can see that it does touch up there. So that would show high clouds in the area at the time of the eclipse, which would not be very good, but it'd be better than low clouds. So you can see down here, they're not touching. So there would be little to no low clouds in the way of the eclipse. So, I need to know how it went up here, but I'm going to be down to the south. But that is not the only threat for today. I say threat. The eclipse isn't a threat, despite what some conspiracy theorists have been saying. It's ridiculous, but whatever. Can't get too rambled about that right now. But today's main risk is a severe weather risk across the area. You can see right here, the SBC has outlined that 15% mark. By the time that you're seeing this, it might have gone up. Remember, I'm filming this quite a few days out. But right here, this is a weather model developed by a engineer and meteorologist up in the Northeast, and his model is showing that moderate risk right there for today. I'm not sure if that's going to pan out. Probably isn't, but it's a good indicator of what today could bring for the area. We look at tomorrow, exact same place, exact same risk, maybe even higher if the models continue the way that they are. You still got that 15 right in that area, right over where we are. And then tomorrow, it all moves off to the east. Now, we might get an early morning round of severe storms on that day, but it doesn't appear like we're going to get that big afternoon risk like the deep south is down in Louisiana and down there. But afterwards, we're going to get this cold front that comes in from the west. Temperatures are going to plummet. Some days, we're going to get down into the 50s in the early mornings. You can see this on the 5-day or the 7-day. You can see temperatures immediately drop after that cold front comes through. We get some 50s in the mornings, low 70s, mid 70s in the afternoon, and then it's eventually going to start rising as we go into next week and have another chance of severe storms. Now we look at the U.S. view. You could see off to the west, very, very hot. Very, very hot. And it goes all the way across to the East Coast. We're the only people who are at below or normal temperatures for the 6 to 10 day forecast. Now let's go to the 8 to 10, and everywhere's hot. There's no places where it's below or at, or I guess there is places where it's at normal average temperature, but the below average, there's none of that. There's no below average whatsoever. The precipitation, let's see this. So we're at above average precipitation completely. We're the one of the wettest states in the country over the next few days, next few weeks. And then it's very dry in the Midwest. We look at the other days, we look at the 8 through 14, dry out west, still moisture here. And there's not a lot to go off of right now, as it's not only far out from me, when you're watching this video, it's far out for me right now. It's even further than it is when you guys are watching. So I have no clue what can come out of this. The National Weather Service is just highlighting that area of precipitation. Hopefully we can get something out of it. Well, rain, not severe storms, but we need to get some rain. We need to keep those bluebonnets alive. But anyway, this has been Jackson with the weather, and back to y'all.
Thanks, Jackson. With spring here, I'm so excited to finally bring out my summer clothes. I'll miss wearing sweaters, though.
Me too. It's time for me to bring out that snazzy spring and summer clothing. I mean, let's be real here. I do pull off a mean floral shirt outfit.
Well, even if that is true, it can't be as stylish as this month's Teacher Fit of the Month.
Well, you may be right about that. This month, two of our favorite teachers decided to style it up together, and we gotta say, they sure had a cool outfit going for them. Let's go to Sammy Grizzle for more.
Hey guys! This is a very special Fit of the Month because there's two of you. There's my stars rewards.
My goodness. Thank you so much. I'd like
honored.
to thank Chaz and Kason for the inspiration.
Yes.
And Sydney and Chloe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ashley.
Oh, of course. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, we couldn't have done it without them paving the road before us, you know?
Yes, of course, of course. So where did you get the fit? And then besides the people, what made you today decide to wear the fits?
Well, we got these fits from Amazon, none other than, of course. And you know, we really love each other, and we're double the blessings and double the fun. And so we just want to represent that for our school.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you
Thank
for this
you.
honor.
Thank you for the double blessing. Fit and fit. Fit squared.
We're so glad that both Miss Christensen and Miss Farmer could join our Teacher Fit of the Month Hall of Fame. There's only 1 month left to win, so teachers, show up in your fancy fits. This has been Sammy Grizzle, back to you.
Thanks, Sammy. Our teachers sure can throw together a nice fit.
Isn't it fun that they decided to plan something to wear together?
I mean, personally, I loved it. The outfit, the hair, it all came together nicely, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm glad teachers are finally putting in effort. Speaking of fits, the all-school musical is quickly approaching, and our students are working hard to put it together. For one last update before the play gets underway later this month, let's go to Alexa for a look behind the scenes.
Hey, Mr. B, how have rehearsals been going for the musical?
Honestly, the rehearsal process for the musical has been really fun. It's been kind of challenging because so many of our students do different things, you know, from athletics to academics to doing fine arts. But it's really been fun just having all those people come together to do, just have a blast every day.
What can we expect to see from the musical?
What you guys can expect to see is all the hard work and the passion that these students have done. It's been a really fun process, you know, throughout the whole entire thing. It's gonna be a lot of laughing, a lot of singing, a lot of dancing. It's gonna be one heck of a show.
Hey, Colin, what's your role here in the musical?
I am the assistant stage manager, so I just kind of help Tyler manage everything, make sure everybody's here on time, and make sure that they have everything, and just help the musical go smooth.
Cool. So I've heard Tech Week's been coming up. What is that?
It is a week at the end of April, and it ends in the musical. And every night from usually 4 to 8, we have a rehearsal, and it's at the theater. So it's a really good opportunity to see what theater is like and just get ready for the performances so we can do the best that we can.
If you didn't already know, this is Gracie Kuhn, our amazing choreographer and elementary stage manager for the musical. Gracie, can you tell us a little bit about the part elementary plays?
So some of the elementary are candy dancers, and then some of them are tweens, and basically they just bring a lot of joy and like fun to our group. It's been really amazing working with them and their parents. They've been doing a great job, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it all come together.
Come see our musical Bye Bye Birdie, April 26th and 27th. Tickets are on sale now. This has been Alexa LaRue, back to you.
Thank you for that, Alexa. Again, the Grace Prep Theater presents its rendition of Bye Bye Birdie, April 26th and 27th at the Arlington Music Hall.
And let me let you in on a little secret. This guy over here is cast as the lead role. You could get his autograph if you come to the show.
All right, Campbell, enough joking around. Although maybe you still have some laughs you would like to get out. Let's see how much Grace Prep trivia students know as we check in on them with a little bit of Carson's Corner.
I've got some lightning round Grace Prep trivia. Try to answer as fast as possible. When was Grace Prep founded?
1992.
When was the last time the Grace Prep softball team won state?
Like 2015, I want to say. I don't know.
How many state championships does Grace Prep volleyball have?
11.
What is the first line of the Grace Prep fight song?
We're the Mighty Lions.
How much does a coffee cost at the porch?
$4.
What year did the new gym building open?
2016.
How many shelves does the drink refrigerator at the porch have?
8? 7?
Where did Mr. Barry go to high school and what year did he graduate?
Here in 2018.
Where does Grace Prep play their home baseball games?
I don't know.
Who is the athletic director of Grace Prep?
Ryan Chambers.
You got 4. When was Grace Prep founded?
2019.
When was the last time Grace Prep softball won state?
Usain Bolt.
How many state championships does Grace Prep volleyball have?
About 32.
What is the first line of the Grace Prep fight song?
Fight.
How much does a coffee cost at the porch?
Like $2.
What year did the new gym building open?
2019.
How many shelves does the drink refrigerator at the porch have?
About 11.
Where did Mr. Barry go to high school and what year did he graduate?
He went here and he graduated 2020.
Where does Grace Prep play their home baseball games?
Texas Star Field.
Who is the Grace Prep athletic director?
Ryan Chambers.
You got 1.
Oh, let's go.
When was Grace Prep founded?
1998. Yeah. Right.
When was the last time Grace Prep softball won state?
Never. We don't have softball.
How many state championships does Grace Prep have in volleyball?
4. 3.
What is the first line of the Grace Prep fight song?
We are the Mighty Lions. Oh yeah.
How much does a coffee at the porch cost?
$4.
What year did the new gym building open?
2017.
How many shelves does the drink refrigerator at the porch have?
5 or 6. I think it's 5. 7.
Where did Mr. Barry go to high school and what year did he graduate?
Grace Prep. And I don't know. Like, what year did 2018.
Where does Grace Prep play their home baseball games?
Oh, it's like that star place. It's like something star. Dallas Star. Huh?
Who is the athletic director at Grace Prep?
Miss Chambers. Yeah, Miss Chambers.
How many do you guys think you got right?
None. None.
You got 4.
Hey. Oh, at least we got mixed.
All right, we certainly do enjoy Carson's Corner every month.
Our next segment is special to us because it is about our amazing crew here at the Maine News Network.
That's right. A lot of hard work goes into putting these newscasts together for y'all every month. And unfortunately, 100% of our behind-the-scenes crew and 50% of our anchors are seniors. And we'll be moving on to bigger and better things next year.
Yeah, Campbell. Unfortunately, I cannot be your head anchor forever. Someone will have to take my place.
Well, if you've ever watched one of our newscasts and thought, I could do that, now's your chance.
And while it may look like it's just the 2 of us here, there's a whole team of people who work behind the scenes to prepare for and film these newscasts.
That's right. If you thrive more behind the scenes, we need your help too.
Let's take a behind-the-scenes tour of what goes on in the production of the Maine News Network.
What's up, guys? This is Tucker, and this is where the magic happens when we create the monthly newscast. This is the stage, you see, and we wanted to do this to show you the work that gets put into it and the awesome team that we have here, just creating this, getting together once a month, and also some of the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Arlington?
Max, what's your job here?
Well, I am the operator of the clapboard. It's the most important tool on the set because it allows us to synchronize the audio and the video. And yeah, that's about it, basically. I write numbers and stuff.
Wow. What's your favorite part about being on this team here?
We just kind of get along so well, and a lot of it's just work between everyone, and we have to collaborate and we have to work together to get the set up and running really quick, and yeah.
How does it feel to get makeup on you?
What's up, Jamie? How you doing?
Good.
You want to tell me what you do here?
Yeah, I'm a script writer and I also operate the teleprompter.
What's your favorite part about being on the newscast?
It's a great question. I'd say the bloopers. I mean, many takes are bloopers.
Bling bling. Hi, Nancy.
Alex, tell me your job here.
I'm like the head light gaffer person.
Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit more about that, like the lighting and stuff.
Well, basically, I help set up the lights, make sure that they're all ready and that they're like on for most parts, and make sure that like the whole entire stage is set up and lighted up, make sure it's ready for the newscast, and yeah, that's.
Who wants to be the next on-site reporter?
What's been the best part about being on the newscast team?
I'd probably say just getting to meet new people that I wouldn't normally talk to and just make relationships that have lasted the whole year.
I think the best part about being on newscast is probably just the experiences it's given me and kind of being like the face of Grace and just having fun with all my friends.
I'd say the best part is probably the days that we film, the environment that we're in when we do it, and just hanging out with everybody is always a blast.
Probably being able to pick out the teacher fit of the month and being able to see their reactions.
What has been the most funny or memorable thing that you can remember?
I think the funniest memory was when we were all filming the main cast and Caden could not say wow without breaking into laughter and we all had to leave the room. It was so funny.
Wow. In our first shoot, there was one line that we couldn't get through, and I think it took us like 10 or 15 minutes just to do that one line. Wow, that sure looked fun to me. Wow, that sure looked fun. Wow, that sure looked fun to me. Wow, that sure looked fun to me.
Probably doing my outros, and the last time I did it, it took me about 15 takes to get it right because I kept on laughing. It's taken me about 20 for this one, so it's been pretty interesting. Farmers could go, there's only one more time.
Probably when we were doing the musical coverage segment and Caden and I sang a song from the musical. That was really hard to get through. It took us like 30 takes probably, but it was really fun. Bring, bring. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Helen.
What's the story? Morning glory.
What's the word? Hummingbird.
Tell me quicker.
What advice or encouragement would you give to anyone who wants to join the newscast team or is considering joining for next year?
I mean, I'd say definitely just go ahead and do it. You get 4 years at Grace Prep. There's a lot of opportunities, and you know, even if you don't get it the first time, you can always do it again, and it's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend just trying out something new.
I would say just do it because it's given me such a great opportunity to just try something new and don't stress about it. You don't have to like worry about making mistakes. You can always take another take. Just have fun.
I'd probably say to just go for it. Even if you're on the fence or thinking about it, to don't be afraid and just do it. And it's a lot less work than you would think it is, like even filming, and there's not a whole lot of prep work, so it doesn't take too much time. But yeah, it's been totally worth it and so much fun.
I think that if anyone is on the edge of deciding whether or not to do it, I think just to go for it and just try it out, because it's really fun and it's not as stressful as it seems because nothing's live and you just get to have fun with your friends and spread some news.
is about our amazing crew here.
All right, Kimmel, enough joking around.
Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out crew.
Well, if you are interested at all in auditioning or helping film next year's newscast, scan this QR code, which will take you to a form for you to fill out.
I really am excited to see what the future holds for the Maine News Network. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of fun being the head anchor this year.
Yeah, me too. I've really enjoyed this experience of doing this and getting to meet more people. Say, what is a gaffer?
I don't really know, but sounds cool to me. Here is a list of our positions we would like to fill next year on our crew.
Also, if you want to be in the newscast like me and Caden, there will be a newscast anchor auditions April 29th through 30th. We will be auditioning for every position, whether it is filled by a senior or not. Note that every position will have a main anchor and then one understudy. Every understudy is guaranteed at least one appearance in their position every semester.
And if you're interested in tech, make sure to scan the QR code on the screen. And don't be afraid to audition for any spot you'd like. We want to have many students as a part of our crew next year.
On April 12th, during lunch, Mr. Berry will be holding a more in-depth informational meeting about tech crew and auditions. Be sure to be there if you intend to audition or help behind the scenes.
I can't wait to see who will be a part of our crew next year.
Well, to close out this newscast, here are some upcoming dates for the next few weeks.
Prom is coming up for juniors and seniors. It will be held at the Brick venue in Fort Worth, April 18th. Be sure to buy your tickets.
Tickets are on sale from now until April 12th in Mrs. Brody's office.
There will be PSAT testing for underclassmen Friday, April 19th, and Grace Prep Spring Musical Bye Bye Birdie will be at Arlington Music Hall April 26th and 27th.
The Junior and Senior Awards Banquet will be held at DBU again this year on April 30th.
Grace Prep's Powder Puff game is May 1st, so be sure to sign up if you're interested in participating.
Also, if you've never been, our high school students hold a weekly Bible study at Caden's house every Monday evening. It is 100% student-led by Caden himself and sophomore Tatum Harris. We invite all of you to be there. If you're interested, go find Caden or Tatum for more information.
And finally, our last newscast of the year will premiere on May 6th.
The last newscast already? I can't believe the semester is going by so fast.
I know. It feels like just yesterday we were filming our very first one.
Well, Lions, this marks the end of our newscast. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube to be able to tune in for all of our content.
I'm Caden Lehue. This has been the Maine News Network. Keep it easy, GP.